Hello there, out on the internet. How are you? My name is Grannie R. I may not look like much, but don't you think that, or else I'm gonna hit you with my handbag. There's a brick in that, you know. Don't try and guess where Grannie R is from just from her accent. Grannie R doesn't know where she's from. So, two of the books I just finished reading are classic mythology and Scottish folk tales. The classic mythology was mainly Greek myths, and the stories and the main protagonist and antagonist, and it also showed the similarities between Greek mythology and Roman mythology and their equivalents, like Zeus and Hera in Greek, and then in Roman it was Juno and Jupiter. I quite like these old myths because they're so tragic, you know, and the gods, they're so malicious and vain, and of course there are some good times, but the tragic ones, they're the ones that stand out, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Alright. My favourite Greek myth would have to be the one of Orpheus and Eurydice, though I am probably butchering that name. Pretty much, Eurydice, she dies, and then Orpheus, he's very sad, so he goes down to the underworld, and he plays some music for Hades and Persephone, who gods in the underworld, and his wife, and they're like, you know, oh, you are a beautiful musician, you may have your wife back, but on one condition, you cannot turn around and look at her until you're out of the underworld. And he says, okay. So he goes out to walking, but he's so anxious to see his wife that he turns around and he sees her, and he goes, oh, wifey, you're alright. But then she disappears forever. The book on Scottish folktales was a lot less tragic. It was mostly stories about how humans are outwitting fairies and witches and brownies and whatnot. Now, I know I might be weird, but I'm not one for the happy endings. I don't like happy endings at all. They're not fun. So, Rick, you asked for 5 quotes. If I were God, I'd destroy all religion, abolish all divisions, and leave the world with love. And that's from You Were by Julia Nunes. I reject your reality and substitute my own. That's from Adam Savage from the Mythbusters. Don't make me cut the stuffing out of your pillow by Noel Fielding. And a proof is a proof. What kind of a proof? It's a proof. A proof is a proof. And when you have a good proof, it's because it's proven. And that's Jean Chrétien, one of our prime ministers over here in Canada. And he was, the creative is a place where no one else has ever been. You have to leave the city of comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. What you will discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover is yourself. And that's Alan Alda, you know, from MASH. I am supposed to issue a challenge of some sort. So, the challenge, whoever I roll, shall be to use 3 words in the video that I'm about to give you. And you can't just use them randomly, like scream them out in the middle of your video. No, you have to incorporate them into a story or into your video somehow. And the 3 words are pineapple, chimpanzee, and freaky. So, ooh, that must have made a loud noise. And it's a 4. I do believe that's Lena. So, have fun with that. And before I forget, Rachel will not be here next week, and neither will I, for unrelated reasons. But Rachel will be about 10 hours away on a bus, so no cameras there. But her next video will have lots of footage of said bus. So, yes, next week, no video from Rachel. And I will go now. Bye.